Yo, sup with y'all boys and girls, man. Hey, Jay Briggs here from Pickdawgz.com, bringing y'all my NBA Jam session on December 18th, 2022, man. If you're looking for more of this great content, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Drop your like down in the comments as well. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like in the comments. But if you're looking for my best bets, the best that I'm placing tonight, as well as best bets from the top handicappers on the planet, check us out over at pickdawgz.com. Click that premium picks tab, and that's where you'll find best bets from the top handicappers in the world. Link to my $15 NBA Jam Session plays in the description. That is my best bet in the NBA every night, man. We've been red hot on that play. We've hit 11 of our last 14 on that play, including a winner last night in a bounce back with the Milwaukee Bucks in a no sweat as well. They got it done without Giannis Antetokounmpo. Love to see that, man. So scoop up today's $15 NBA Jam Session play. We look to go 12 or 15. Seeing the NBA really well, man. So scoop that up. Don't be afraid of those long-term packages as well. 3-day, 7-day, 30-day seasonal. All that great stuff, man. Check that out at Pickdawgz Premium. Follow me on Twitter, Parlay Guy J. That's where I can update y'all on any late information. And I can tell y'all if my mind changes due to late information coming out of the association. So follow me on Twitter for all that great stuff, man. Let's make some money tonight. Sorry about my voice and my energy in this one. I'm kind of sick. Winter bug kind of catching me right now. But we're not going to let that slow us down. We've been too hot in the NBA to let a sickness slow us down, man. I'm here for y'all guys. I know y'all here for me. Let's make some money tonight. Without further ado, let's get into tonight's NBA action. In our first matchup of the night, man, we got the Orlando Magic on the road facing the Boston Celtics. Celtics home favorites laying 10.5, total 223. For me in this one, man, the Magic have just been playing some really good basketball recently. I'm not going to fade them. They're going to give me 10.5 points. I'll definitely take them. Looks like no Tatum for the Celtics today. I think that hurts them. The Magic have been playing some really good basketball, man. They've won 5 straight. They're going for their 6th, man, and I'm just going to grab the points here with them, man. Like I said, they're just playing some really good basketball. No Tatum right now. I highly doubt that the Celtics are in blowout mode, man. They just lost to this Magic team the other night, 117-109. The Magic beat them outright. The Celtics have only won 2 of their last 5. They've been struggling here recently. And without Tatum here tonight, I just don't trust them to blow out this Magic team who's been playing some really good basketball. So I'll grab my 10.5 here with the Orlando Magic. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the New York Knicks on the road facing the Indiana Pacers. Line is even, total 230.5. For me, man, in this one, I'm just going to take the better team that's been playing the better basketball here recently. Give me the Knicks. I'll take them on the money line in this one. I think that they've won 6 straight. They're going for their 7th. I don't think this is a flat spot for them. I think everybody's kind of just waiting for the wagon to fall out of the Knicks. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not trying to catch a falling knife. I'm just going to go ahead and take the Knicks, who've been playing some really good basketball. They've also been playing some really great basketball on the road as well. They've won like 5 straight road games, so they're comfortable on the road. The Pacers, when we go look at them, man, they've been struggling here recently. It's hard to back them. They've only won 2 of their last 5. So I'm just going to take the Knicks, man. I think they're playing some great basketball. I love the addition of Jalen Brunson, how he's helping that team play. Randall's playing at a nice level, man. Their young guys are playing pretty well right now. And I think we just continue to ride the Knicks. And if they're going to give us them at this price on the money line against a Pacers team who's been struggling, I'm just going to go ahead and take the Knicks here on the money line. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Brooklyn Nets on the road facing the Detroit Pistons. Brooklyn laying 7, total 230.5. For me, man, I'm just going to grab the points with the Pistons here in this one, man. I know the Nets have been hot. They've won 5 straight. They've been looking good. But I will say in those 5 games, they really haven't been in blowout mode. The only game they won by 7 or more was against the Wizards on the road, 112-100. The other 4 in this span were all pretty close. They played Toronto, beat them by 3. They beat the Pacers by 3. They beat the Hawks by 4. They beat Charlotte by 6. I just think the Pistons can keep this one a little close. This will also be the 4th straight road game for the Brooklyn Nets. Y'all know how I feel about that. And the Pistons burnt me the other day, but I'm going to go back to them here tonight. I think they can keep this one pretty competitive. They've been okay against the spread this season, 15, 13, and 3. So they've been playing better basketball at home. The Nets, I know they're red hot, but it's their 4th straight road game. I do think the Nets win it, but I think this one is just going to be a little more competitive. So I'll grab the points here with the Detroit Pistons. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Golden State Warriors on the road facing the Toronto Raptors. Toronto laying 6, total 225, man. We got 2 struggling teams right now. Toronto has lost their last 4 matchups to Brooklyn in a game or in their last one. That was their last game. I told y'all if Toronto didn't get it done, they were on the do not bet list. and that's currently where they find themselves. They're sharing the #1 spot with the Miami Heat. I'm done with both of those teams, man. Uh, like I said, Toronto's on a 4-game losing streak. They lost to Sacramento the night before, and back-to-back games to Orlando on the road. They've been struggling here recently, man. On the other side, Golden State really is struggling too. They've only won one of their last 5 as well. They lost 3 straight. They're in the middle of a long road trip, man. This will be their 5th road game in the last 6 days for this Golden State team, and they're pretty banged up, man. Uh, we know Curry's going to be out for a while. Looks like Wiggins is out today. Draymond day-to-day. Klay Thompson day-to-day. It's a tough one, man. And I know Golden State has been awful on the road. This is a choice between two evils. Awful Golden State on the road or Toronto, who has just been terrible here recently. I'm going to take the Warriors plus the points in this one. I think Jordan Poole and the guys can kind of just manage something to keep this one close with the Raptors. I'm not looking to lay points with the Raptors, man. When you lose back-to-back to Orlando, turn around, come home, and lose back-to-back games where y'all typically play y'all best basketball, I'm not in a rush to lay points with you guys. I do think Toronto probably wins the game, and the Warriors probably keep it close. So just a small lean for me in this one to the Golden State Warriors. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Chicago Bulls on the road facing the Minnesota Timberwolves. Chicago road favorites laying 1.5, total 230.5. For me, I'm not taking Chicago to beat nobody on the road, man. I'm taking the Timberwolves. I think they can get a home win. Chicago, man, they've been overrated all season. The books continue to price them as like they're the team from last year, and they're just not, man. They're terrible this year. 11-17 straight up, man. They've lost their last 3 games. They just lost to New York handedly, 114-91. The game before that, they lost to New York in overtime, 128-120. The game before that, they lost in overtime to the Hawks, 123-122, in a game they should have won. The game before that, they did blow the Mavericks out, 144-115, but that game, the Mavericks sat everybody, so I'm not really putting too much stock in that one. It's really the last 3 for me for the Bulls. They've been terrible, just like they've been all season. The T-Wolves, they're on my do-not-bet list. I typically don't like to take the Timberwolves. They're one of my least favorite teams in the NBA. I got to tell y'all that. But I like them here tonight, man. I know they've been struggling here recently. They've only won 2 of their last 5. And all of their last 5 games were on the road. They played OKC, the Clippers, Portland twice, and Utah. All of those games were on the road. They returned home in this one. I think it could just be a good spot to get right at home. Chicago, we're going to look at what they've done. They played 4 of their last 5 at home. Now they're out on the road. I don't love the spot for them. I do like the spot for the Timberwolves returning home. I think they give their home fans a show. And I'm not laying points with Chicago on the road, man. Give me the Timberwolves, and I'll take them on the money line here in this one. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Charlotte Hornets on the road facing the Denver Nuggets, man. Denver laying 8, total 234. I'm taking Denver in this one. I'll lay the 8 points, man. Charlotte has just been terrible. I tried to take a shot with them in the last game against Atlanta, and they showed me why I shouldn't have. They got beat handedly, 125-106. The game before that, they lost in overtime to the Pistons. Man, they've lost 5 straight. They've been beaten pretty handedly in all of those except for 2. Except for the Pistons, they went to overtime, still managed to lose by 6 or 7. And against the Nets on December 7th, they lost by 6. But I'm still not impressed with what I've seen with the Hornets team. They're on a long road skid as well, man. I can't get there with them. The Nuggets play their best basketball at home, especially in that 8 o'clock window. I'll go ahead and lay the points here with the Nuggets, man. They've won 3 of their last 5. They did drop their last one to the Lakers pretty handedly on the road, but I think this could be a bounce-back spot for them when they return home, like I said, where they play their best basketball. Their last 2 home games, they beat the Wizards 141-128, and the game before that, they beat the Utah Jazz at home 115-110. Like I said, I don't trust this Hornets team on the road. I don't trust the Hornets overall at all. The Nuggets play their best basketball at home. The Nuggets are the way better team here in this matchup. I'll go ahead and lay the points here with Denver at home. In our next and final matchup of the night, we got the Washington Wizards on the road facing the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers home favorites laying 4.5, total 233.5. For me, man, we're just going to take the Lakers. They should get this one done here at home. I'll lay the 4.5. They have been struggling here recently as well. They were on that long road trip. It ended. They returned home. They lost to Boston in overtime in a game that they should have won. And then they just beat on the Denver Nuggets at home. They took them behind the shed, 126-108. I kind of like what I'm seeing from the Lakers here. I'll go ahead and lay the points. We're going to look at what the Wizards have done. They've been terrible, man. They're on a long losing streak, and they've been beaten pretty handedly in all of those, man. They lost to the Clippers on the road in their last one, 102-93. Lost to Denver on the road, 141-128. Lost to Brooklyn, 112-100. Lost to the Clippers, 114-107. Lost to Indiana, 121-111. They just been being beat pretty handily, man. They've been beat by 9 points in every game in their last 5. I think the Lakers at home, getting back healthy, finally back at home. I think the Lakers can go ahead and take care of this Wizards team as well. So I'll lay the points here in our final matchup of the night with the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's going to conclude tonight's NBA Jam session on December 18th, 2022, man. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button for your boy, man. Subscribe if you're new. Drop your like down in the comments as well. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like in the comments. But if you're looking for my best bets, the best that I'm placing tonight, as well as best bets from the top handicappers on the planet, check us out over at Pickdawgz.com. Click that premium picks tab, and that's where you'll find best bets from the top handicappers in the world. Link to my $15 NBA Jam session play is in the description. That is my best bet in the NBA every night, man. We had a winner last night and a bounce back with the Milwaukee Bucks. Even without Giannis, man, they got the job done in a no sweat, really. So we love to see that. And I absolutely love today's $15 NBA Jam session play as well, man. So hop on that, $15. That's my best bet in the NBA every night, man. We've been red hot on that play. I want to say we've hit 11 of our last 14. So we're seeing the NBA really well, man. Again, I just want to apologize for the lack of energy and my voice in this one. Your boy kind of going through a little sickness. You know, the changing of the seasons kind of getting to me right now. But yeah, man, so I just want to apologize for that. I'll be back in full form here in the next few days. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to come and drop these videos for y'all. We've been red hot. We've been too hot to let a little sickness slow us down, man. So let's continue stacking units in the NBA. It's been your boy Jay Briggs, man. Follow me on Twitter for all that great stuff, man. Any late information coming out of the NBA. And if my mind changes due to late information coming out of the association, y'all can follow me on Twitter for that great stuff, man. It's been your boy Jay Briggs. Talk to y'all on Twitter. Talk to y'all in the comments. Holla at y'all tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.